blessed good evening to one and all here in Speightstown, St. Peter by the BTI car park. BTI stands for Barbados Tourism Investment Inc. This way back to Speightstown bypass road and back to the north of the island and back to the Speightstown bus stand and so on. All here. In the north of the island, northwesterly, called St. Peter Borders. This part of St. Peter borders the west, but it is north geographically. And back down. The north is this way. St. Lucy. I wouldn't go back this way. I would end up back by the bus stand, but I would not like start. I wouldn't like walk down there now in that. I want to walk back to the town where I started from. So I wouldn't walk back down there right now. I would end up there on my last stop. So walking back up towards the bus stand. Chauffeur, walking back up. Yeah, Deborah. So this is the old salt pond right here. It's a salt gas station. Previously Shell. And this is the salt pond. I will end back up here shortly too. Gas station here, previously Shell. Come back up to that. Here again. Speightstown and Chauffeur. You can see all up by the Alexander School. and the Kentucky restaurant, the new KFC that was opened in October last year. Chefette has a playground facility for children. Most of the Chefettes in Barbados, most of the Chefette restaurants, because Chefette is exclusive to Barbados, so I should say most of the Chefette restaurants have play facilities for the children to have their play. Alright, let me go through the back, go back round the back of the BTI car park here. The Old Methodist Training Institute, which was once the Speightstown Boys School. Back to Chefette. This is where the garden alley lead you back to the back behind the Manning's store. The custom Manning's store, where Manning's was before it closed down. Manning's was behind here. So this road will lead you back to the back of Manning's store. And to the side of Bathurst, where Bathurst was. Methodist Training Institute here in Speightstown. And Speightstown Methodist Church. And the original KFC that was in Speightstown first, before the one at the front opened. This is where KFC was first. So this is the KFC, the original KFC for Speightstown. And this is Speightstown Methodist Church, which dates back to 1859. KFC in Speightstown. This way back to the K&R Husbands Highway as well, and back to the Farm Road. So this is Chapel Street. The name Chapel Street came about because of the Speightstown Methodist Church. Chapel Street here in Speightstown. Methodist Church. So as I said before, Speightstown is now considered on a regular basis a ghost town because it is dead and lonely, especially at times like this. This is the Cermat Laundry. Speightstown is always referred to as a ghost town these days because less attention is paid to the back part, especially this side of the town. This is the post office here. St. Peter's post office is in here. From Square Center. So trying to keep the peace always. So I will have to try to move when you see a certain kind of people. Arlington House and Museum right here. And the Republic Bank is in here. This way back down through Queen Street and Church Street and whatever street you want. Majority of the streets here in Speightstown now are one-way streets, except for this one. This is a two-way. Archers Hall Design Center. The $3 store, known as the Dollar Wise. When it first opened, the first location was in Speightstown, and it was referred to as the $3 store. When it opened in 2005, everything in it used to be $3. Now it's $3 and up. So the buses used to come down behind here years ago. This is the Cherry Beach. It's closed today. West Coast Cafe. West Coast Cafe. It's closed today. Out here is very quiet and dead today. Town Square Shopping Mall, Shopping Center. Less people on the street, thank God. Jordan Supermarket. Hoping I don't butt nobody much on the streets, because I don't want any trouble. So I will take my time and maneuver through the street. Jordan Supermarket. So this is Queen Street in Speightstown. This was the original road into Speightstown. Everyone used to use this road into Speightstown before they had the highway. You know which is the new bypass road. Dutch Spot Bar here. Queen Street Beach right here. Pizza Man Duck Restaurant. And the Resident Holiness Church of God. Church of God in Speightstown. So this way, we'll be back to Road View, but it should be the beginning of Speightstown. After you come off from Road View by the gas station side, when you pass Mullins, coming from the highway, the West Coast. The sign here says keep Speightstown tidy. Players, trash bags and bins hot, not on the ground. The Alexandra School, which is one of Barbados' top and older secondary schools. So the buses used to come through here before they had the front road. The Alexandra School is one of Barbados' top and older secondary schools. This can be an entrance to the Alexandra School. saw all Speightstown. So this was the old bus route, as I said before. The buses never used to. They didn't have the front road yet. Even when the front road was built, they still didn't have the bus stand. Even the bus stand was down in here before it moved. Alexandra School. It may not be a high school, but this falls under the category of one of the top schools, top secondary schools. The highest secondary school in Barbados, the highest out of all the schools, it will be Harrison's College. Queen's College, St. Michael's, those schools will be high schools too, but not as high as Harrison's College. Alexandra and Allen happens to be in the category of high. Alright, let me make my way back through. I'll walk through behind Queen Street Beach. I'll walk back along. The Church of God in Speightstown. And the Pizza Man Dock restaurant. Pizza Man Dock is not much in existence like how it was before. They still have one here down Speightstown and one in Barbados Road. This is just out of town. It says Pizza Man Dock Restaurant, West Coast, Speightstown. Was officially reopened by the Senator, the Honorable Lynette Eastman, Minister of Commerce, Consumer Affairs and Business Development on Friday, June 30th, 2006. Pizza Man Dock, the man for Pizza Man Dock originally started off selling dollar breads in his Subaru car E522, going around selling dollar breads and pizzas. Now he has evolved into the restaurant business. So, that being said, I will walk through by the Queen Street Beach, take a leisurely stroll around Queen Street Beach, trying to keep the peace, so I will try to avoid people however possible way I can. I don't want a confrontation, I don't want a noise, nothing like that. The St. Peter's Bay Hotel. So Speightstown is a rural town, in that it is in the rural parish of St. Peter, which is in the countryside, but this is their town. A neglected town. Speightstown is a neglected town in that it is not as lively and bustling as it was before. The back of Jordan, so the market here where Elmer's was. You can even see the sunset from here. You can see the sunset plenty from here because this is a part of the West Coast. The West Coast mostly is St. James, but St. Peter, especially the tip of St. Peter, like Speightstown, which is not too far up north or far down north. In Barbados, the north is down, so it will not be too far down north. So that would be considered as the countryside still. The Harbour Master is now coming back in. Sunset. Looking back onto the jetty. The Harbour Master for the ship is now coming back. So I definitely wouldn't go on the jetty. They're going to have security there and they don't want to tell me nothing. So you know that I'm not well favored already by a lot of people because I'm always on the street recording. People have issues with it. Sometimes I'm on a desolate road. Some people still have problems when they see me. Sometimes people see me in the distance and they will just come over to me and want to cause problems. At time I was down up by the lane too in St. George, and a man parked his car on the road and come up there to ask me why you doing that and all sort of things. So I just try to be careful here. The harbor master is now coming back in, so I will make my way over through Speightstown. I don't want to talk all the trouble with anybody, so I will just keep my distance. Anyhow, this is the Elmer Market, former Elmer Market, which is no garden. And we have a master is now back, coming back to shore. Every crop over time, which is around this time here, we have a master that's coming on the jetty down Speightstown. So I'm down in the north. So in Barbados, we refer to the north as down, and we refer to the south as up. North and west is down, and south and east is up. At least part of the east, because St. Andrew is down. St. Andrew's Dare Hills, and that is down. Jordan Supermarket. Try to get my time and walk through. Back at the Speightstown Town Square Shopping Centre. They ain't got much shops here. They ain't got much things here. But it still has something to offer. Speightstown is the second largest town in Barbados after Bridgetown. Upbeat clothing store. They have plenty upbeat store in Barbados. Packaging for less. Alright, let me get from here now. The bargain box store. Upbeat. Alright, let me get from here now. Back at the West Coast Cafe. Huh? Ain't open today though. Happy Hour Cafe. Back at the West Coast Cafe. Church Hall Design Center was gutted by fire on September 3rd, 2020, and officially reopened on the 24th of August, 2022, for the Honorable Mia Motley, who was the Prime Minister of Barbados. Church Hall Design Center. As quick as it was destroyed by the fire, it was quickly reopened. Public bank is in here. Little house of music here. Yeah. Want to go on your bike? Gallery of Caribbean Art, Neville Streets and Treats, All Season Boutique and Anchor Optical. Oh, in here. Now back to where Quartz was. Quartz Appliance and Furniture Store was here up until March 31st, 2025. Local and company store here. Quartz moved out of here and went into the W Plaza. The W Plaza, which is across Welch's in St. Thomas. The Quartz from here and the one in Sky Mall have it all has closed. Queen Street in Speightstown. Charlo's Ice Cream Parlor. This is really Little Bristol. Ice Cream Parlor was, but have been. Alright, let me be careful going through here. Quartz was all here. Quartz closed down, so the building is vacant as you can see. I know when Quartz was in here for years. I gotta be careful, I don't want to put nobody know. KFC, behind here, the back of KFC. Sorry, let me take my time and walk. Oh, hurry up and leave up here. Let me hurry up and get up here. Before I meet somebody now. Pharmaceuticals Plus store. Pharmaceuticals Plus store. CIBC Bank, and the best home center hardware behind here. Just chilling bar, just chilling bar. Where Battle was, Battle shoe store was. There's no air Chanel boutique. This is where the Costa Money Appliance and Furniture store was. The Bristol Beach Bar is right here. It's a Bristol.
You got red technique on your work, you know? It working?
It's a Bristol Beach Bar. So this is where the Costa Money Appliance and Furniture store was. So this is where Manning's / the Costa Manning's Appliance and Furniture store used to be until it closed in 2009. All the Manning stores now have been sold to Massey along with Supercenter. Massey bought over all the Manning stores from BS&T, which stands for Barbados Shipping and Trading. So this is the Fisherman's Pub restaurant. A brief history of Speightstown here from 1603 to 2003. Back at the old South Pond, looking back to the road that I would have started the video from, back on the KNR Husbands Highway. Back at the Fisherman's Pub restaurant, which was established in 1936. Back onto the jetty in Speightstown. So what I will have to do, go through behind here. Things here. We will enter the jetty. This is the Esplanade here in Speightstown. This is the jetty. Looking back at the old Manning store and the back of Fisherman's Pub. Boat here. jetty was originally a board flooring, as I said before. Then in 2012, it showed some signs of in need of repair when some of the boards started to fall out. And they closed it off for pedestrian access. And then they reopened it in 2020, 8 years later. 2020, during COVID, they opened back the jetty. Here we go, is fish. Coast Guard for this is St. Lucie to the north, further north, all across our wax cement plant in St. Lucie. What we guys are in? It's dust time now. It is dust time now. So I'm not gonna go back to the bus terminal. St. Peter's Parish Church, Anglican Episcopal. Queen Street. One time here was a two-way street. Now it is a one-way street. This is Church Street now. The name Church Street came about because of St. Peter's Parish Church here, which is situated along the street. St. Peter's is an Anglican church. S.Y. Adams store, which is a Muslim Indian store, which was opened here in early 2017 after the closure of Wally's. Wally's was a clothing store selling clothes. My mother used to buy a few of my school uniforms from here when Wally's wasn't here until it closed in 2017. Wally's was here for years. Now S.Y. Adams took it over. S.Y. Adams is a Muslim store, Indian store. They have lots of stores in town, but one here in Speightstown as well, which is out of town, out of the main city. St. Peter's Parish Church is an Anglican church, built in 1837, destroyed by a fire in 1980. Then it was rebuilt and rededicated in 1983. Church Street is also a one-way. The Eddie's Trading Store. And this is the Eddie Supermarket. St. Peter's Parish Church is an Anglican Episcopal church, as I said before, built in 1837, destroyed by fire on the 21st of April 1980. Then rebuilt and rededicated in 1983. Alright, time for me to get back on the main road back to catch the bus now. Looking back up to Queen Street. Esplanade here in Speightstown. And the ice cream parlor, Sugar Mama ice cream parlor, which is located right next to St. Peter's Parish Church. St. Peter's Church. Peter's Parish Church and ice cream parlor. I think I heard someone say that this ice cream parlor has something to do with the church. I don't know how true. So this is the facade of the church. The main entrance to the church. No, on Orange Street, Speightstown. The Happiness Cafe and Event Hub. Happiness and the Orange Street Grocer and the PRC Bakery. Where the bus stand was before it moved to the road here where it is now. This is the bus stand. This is Paris School. You can see the St. Peter's Girls School here as well. Sand Street will be straight ahead. Sand Street and Speightstown. So the bus stand used to be here first. The Speightstown bus stand was here first. This is where the buses used to load before it moved to further up where it is now. This is the resort center here in Speightstown. So Alma Paris Academy is the name of this school. This is where my aunt is a lovely teacher. She is now a teacher here. She was always a teacher here. She is the principal here, sorry. My aunt was a teacher. Alma Paris School was opened at this location around 1995 and 1996. For at a secondary school catering for children who are not well off academically. And then in 2017, the school closed because there were no students for the first farm class, so they decided to close it. And then the school later reopened in 2025, which is this year, in late January, early February. All Sand Street, the back of Sand Street. Yeah. The police station here, District E police station. What I would do is try to avoid certain people, certain places, certain areas. was open around 2009, 2010. Around that time, it was open, and it moved from up the road here in Station Hill, St. Peter. This is the new bus stand that was open around 1990. So this is Major Walk, by the way. Major Walk in Speightstown. So this is where the big yellow buses enter from. The bus stand entrance. So I will go inside the bus terminal. So I will conclude the video here. Thanks for watching now. Have a blessed evening.